Welcome back. Sorry. So, hey you guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be achieving this look using the BK Beauty brushes, testing them out, and I will be giving you my final thoughts, and the Sunflower collection from ColourPop with the items that I did pick up. And I am giving the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer a try. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am extremely oily and I want to give it a shot, see if it's worth it. Hopefully this review will help somebody. So if you are interested, then keep on watching. But before you go on, like, comment, subscribe, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Now let's get this party started. Let's get to it. Okay, and here we are, up close and personal. So since this is a dedicated video to ColourPop and the BK Beauty brushes, I have already primed my face. I had my skincare, I've primed my face, I primed my eyelids, and I'm gonna go ahead and give the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer a try. Now, hopefully with this tan, it'll work. And we'll start there. So I'm going to give it a shot and try to spread it out with the contoured brush from BK Beauty. It is very dense, but it's very soft. It is the BK Beauty 101. Now these brushes were pre-existing, but this is the set that Brit Clarke put together with Lisa J from BK Beauty. So let's give it a shot. And like I said, I better love these things because I ain't having Brit or her britches after me. You know what? Since this is a tinted moisturizer, remember that breakout? I'm still recovering. And I got that sun that caused hyperpigmentation. I am going to spot conceal and be right back. Okay, I have spot concealed. We are back. And the products that are not ColourPop or the BK Beauty brushes that I use off camera, I'll link all those products down below, but tell me that is not a bomb spot concealer. Like, you can't go wrong. So let's hope and pray this works with no streaking. But I do have my sponge available, so if I have to go in with smooth anything out, I feel like that may work, tan and all. I feel like it's just slightly too light with this tan, but we can bronze it up a little. It is not leaving any streak marks. Hey, we like that. And I've never been one to put my foundation on with a brush. But this really, I mean, it's a tinted moisturizer, which is a true testament to the beauty and performance of the brush. Because typically a tinted moisturizer, you're gonna get streaks, typically no matter what you use, unless you really stamp with a wet sponge or damp sponge, sorry, but I'm really liking this brush. The tinted moisturizer went on very nicely. Let me get a little more and go on the brush. It is a little less coverage than I like, but I feel like that's okay for some days. Some days you don't want a full coverage glam look, not every day. And honestly, when I have a slight tan, I really don't like putting a lot of complexion products, just because I like the natural bronzy look. But I do have enlarged pores, I did use a primer, but it's not insinuating my large pores here. Because my nose is a little bronze, it is highlighting the pores around my nose. Let me see if I can build up the coverage a little. And I literally went with like a little tiny bit. I am really liking this brush. It is really nice. It doesn't feel scratchy on the skin. There's no lines. Let me put my concealer and do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Concealer's on, brow pencil's on. I am gonna set my brows with the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel in clear. So I like to brush all the hairs up. Just so that I know they get covered in the gel, and then just bring them down where I want them. So they look nice, full, and fluffy. Do the same over here. This brow doesn't need it as much as the other. Okay. So far, this BK 101 brush is amazing. Honestly, I have enlarged pores. I have oily skin. Usually when I use a brush, the product just glides across, but you see all the streaks of all the bristles. That's not the case here. And it didn't absorb a lot of product. It really didn't. If you can see that, like you see, it's slightly dirty, but it didn't absorb the product, which means I'm getting my money's worth using this brush because the product's staying on my face, at least as much as I want to stay on my face. So we are going to move on to the ColourPop Sunflower collection. So I'm excited, nervous, but excited. So here's the palette. There you go. So we're gonna go in using the BK Beauty brushes. So I'm pretty confident I can create a look with just these brushes. The problem is, what look? I've never done yellow, but we're just gonna go with the flow. We're gonna do what he do. We're gonna go in with Sun's Out, which is this beige, just to set my my primer. Do the same over here. Set that all in place. These are nice. You don't feel anything. Unlike my that full face of elf that I did, and I'll link it up above. Those elf brushes, they were rough. They were rough. Like they're in my empties bin. Like they're just gonna go. We're gonna start with Happy Place, which is this shade right here. And we're gonna put that right in the crease. And it's like, it's yellow and I'm scared. Y'all are up close and personal over here. All up in it. So. Okay. That's building up nicely. I like that shade because it's not the middle shade that's like super yellow. But it definitely helps you get comfortable to transition there. So I don't know where this is heading or what look we're gonna get, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. And we gonna get a bomb look. I know that much. I just hope it's not clowny and looking crazy. Like yellow. I've never imagined using yellow. And there's another eyeshadow palette I just got in the mail today that has a yellow in it. It is a collab with another creator. So if you can imagine, take a guess. Let me know what you think, which palette you think that is. Because I will be using that for a look next. And I'm excited. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going in with the middle shade, which is these colors. These names are hard to see. Sunnies. So we're going in with Sunnies with the same brush and just blending upward. It's coming out nice. Let's go in on the other side. Have you guys picked up any of the ColourPop collections since, I mean, I'm asking because they're dropping out weekly. And I really wasn't interested in any until this one came out. Like, I didn't pick up the Wild Nothing. There was nothing wild about it for me. And I'm glad I didn't, because a lot of individuals with medium to darker skin tones, I feel the reviews I've seen had a more difficult time with the opacity and pigmentation showing up on their skin tone. So I'm glad I didn't pick that one up. Then they came up with, I believe it was a garden one that looked nicer. It looked nicer. I don't know. If I'm trying to step outside the box, that is it's the last one I wanted. I'm sorry, and did I mention that was the BK Beauty 201 brush? And now I'm gonna go in with the BK Beauty 202 into the shade Vibey, which is a deeper mustard yellow than this one. And I'm going to deepen up the crease over on the outer first and then sweep it across. And I know they came out with the Candyland, which I wasn't excited about either. And don't come for me. I mean, that just wasn't my game growing up. That was my sister's game. She loved that game. Trying to think, what other collections did they bring out? They brought out another one. I don't know. I just haven't been interested in them. But when this one came out, I was like, yes, I want it. But by the time this came out, everybody was tired of all the other collections. But believe it or not, the collection, because you know ColourPop sells the pieces of the collection individually, or they sell them as a whole, and the collection as a whole was sold out immediately. So somebody liked it. And then we're gonna go in with the same brush, the BK Beauty 202, and we're gonna go into Chillin', which is this more orangey brown, and we're gonna deepen out the outer V. So back to what I was saying, by the time this collection dropped, nobody was interested. Everybody was like, okay, whatever, ColourPop. But I really liked it. So I did get the pieces of the collection that I wanted. And then they announced they were coming out with another one. I think the new one now is a peach, which really makes no sense to me because they have that Baby Got Peach palette, and I do have that one and really enjoyed it. And a lot of the colors seem similar. They're still peach, but they are a little bit more, they're warmer, like for fall, versus the Baby Got Peach is more I want to say spring summer colors. Just the new palette's a little warmer, but if you're gonna drop palettes and collections every week, like at least let it be something different, something bam that calls everybody's attention if you want them shopping on your site every week. I'm gonna go back in with this Happy Place color and just blend a little. I'm pretty sure quarantine didn't help. All the factories closed. They had to probably drop everything they fast and at once that they had planned on doing throughout the year that they couldn't do. So, I mean, I understand a lot of companies are in that position, and I'm pretty sure they want to drop everything now because like all the companies are going to start dropping all their holiday collections, and I'm pretty sure ColourPop's going to have one. So next I'm going to go in with Sun Giant, which is this dark brown, and deepen up the outer V a little more. I like ColourPop. Their prices are reasonable, and they just had the 25% off. I'm gonna have to blend that out. Don't be scared. Everything on their site, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it's them trying to make the room. I'm gonna go back in with the 201, blend out this harsh line here. Try to make room for their holiday collection. Did you guys pick up any other ColourPop collections that have been dropping lately? Did you pick this one up? Did you pick up the Wild Nothing? I know that one of them was something garden. Did you pick up the Candyland? Or did you just say, you know what, this is too much? They haven't decided when they're gonna stop, so I'm just gonna wait. Did you decide to wait for the holiday? Let me know. Are you liking them? I always like to hear the different opinions, and I like to see what caused people's attention more. I know everybody sees things differently. Okay, I'm really liking this so far. I'll clean this up in just a little bit. So now I got the ColourPop Super Shock shadows that came with the collection. I showed them in my haul video. I'll link it up above. But this is the gold. Isn't that pretty? That's an In Harmony, is that shade. And this one's really pretty too. This is Flower Child, and it's more of a champagne-y light color. I'm really liking that. And when I swatch them, here, I'll swatch them for you. This gold one feels different than the other one when you dip your finger in it to swatch it. Look at that. That's beautiful. They really both are. You can't complain. So now we're gonna go in with the bkbeauty 207 which is the more precise. You know, this yellow is really not bad. It blended really well. It's not like a crazy looking yellow. I even put yellow earrings to get in the zone, get the vibe going. Let's go ahead and do this Flower Child as an inner highlight. See how that works. That is nice, but honestly, I think I'm gonna have to wet the brush. Has anybody tried the, they have some jelly shadows that came out with one of their collections. I know, I believe Kara from Beauty in the Frizz did. And she liked them. I'm pretty sure I saw that on one of her recent videos. So I went in with Flower Child as an inner highlight and then brought it slightly upward onto the lid. I think I'm gonna do that a little more and then go in with the other color. Oh, these brushes are on point. So I'll be linking everything down below, and I'll add a promotion code for the brushes in the description box, as well as the link. I believe she extended it through September. You will not regret this at all. I have a lot of brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 big old cups filled. Yeah, we're gonna have to find its own, these brushes gonna have to find its own little cup, because yeah, they're just working nice. So now, imagine we're I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the damn thing. We're gonna go in, I'm gonna do this with my finger. We're gonna go in all over the lid. And then we'll deepen out that outer corner a little more if we have to. But I'm not going all the way to the inner lid, because I did bring that Flower Child, and this is in Harmony. I brought it in. So I want them to, obviously, to blend, so I'll overlap them a tiny bit, but not too much. And I'm not going all the way out, because I do want that dark corner. And we'll go back in with the 202, and I'm gonna go into Chillin' and Sun Giant. And actually I might just go into both and just deepen that up. I feel if you go in with this yellow Sunny's color on the lid underneath where you put the gold shock in Harmony color, that will be really bam gold because of the yellow underneath it. But it's daytime. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gotta do all that. But that's a good thing when you're working with a palette and you all automatically get inspired for your next look. That's a nice look. Here you are. Here's the look before I put liner, before I put mascara. It's cute. I might brighten up that inner highlight a little more. Why not? We're gonna go in with this Flower Child because she doing it. Doing it. Yeah, I know in my videos, sometimes I laugh to myself, but I'm gonna let you in on a little something. Like, do any of you think in song or think in GIF? Like, when I think and I'm thinking to myself, or I'm speaking and I say something that I can think of a song, it's just natural for me to just start singing it. But obviously on camera, I mean, I don't want y'all to think I'm completely crazy. Not completely, not yet. So that's why. You can laugh at me later. You can laugh at me. I don't care. But that's why sometimes I just laugh to myself, because I have a song running through my head or just something crazy. Yeah, whatever. We all got our crazy. That's my crazy. I'll take it. I accept. So I'm gonna go in with the liner from the collection, the gel liner, and this is in the shade Sunnyvale, which is a brown shade. Those shock shadows though, whoa, okay. So I have my mirror here, sorry. So we're gonna go in. This gel liner is so smooth and so nice. I feel like you could, if this was an evening look, you could do a liner on top and ooh, this would glide on smoothly. Okay, my eyes did not water. So I'm gonna use the same BK Beauty brushes for the look. I'm just gonna pinch them for the lower lash line. So I'm gonna go into Vibey, which is the dark mustard yellow, and pinch that and bring it all the way across. Get that same brush and dip into Chillin', this color right here. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer third. Now that's a nice look. I'm glad I did it. Do my lashes off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Mascara is on. So here is the finished look. Let me know what you think. I'm really liking it. I really am. I'm digging it. So I did go ahead and add some blush off camera as well, but I am gonna add my bronzer on camera just so that we can test this puppy out. I like how it's very precise, but it's also, oh, it feels so good. So we're gonna give her a shot. Yes. Not like I needed any bronzer up there, but this brush is so smooth. Jeez. Yes. Highly recommend. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. I mean, again, I will link them down below. Brit girl, you did that. You did that, Brit. You did that, Lisa J. You did that, BK. Yes. If I remember correctly, they will have them through the end of September. This bronzer, most of it was natural. Lies natural tan. You know what I mean. Yes. So there's the look, the eye look. I did have the ColourPop brow, the Super Shocks. The Super Shock shadows are amazing. I am really liking them. And this yellow was not intimidating at all. I can see myself using this a lot, especially in the fall. You can't go wrong. Let me know what you think. Let me get my lips on and I'll come back with my final thoughts. We're back. Now, honestly, if it was cooler out or it was evening, I probably would have gone with a darker lip, but I'm really liking this look. I enjoyed doing it. Now let's get into my final thoughts. I don't think I have to say it again, But the brush set, absolutely yes, 100 times yes. I do not regret this, not for 1 second. These worked wonderfully. They are easy to handle. They don't scratch. I mean, these were beautiful and I highly recommend them. And if you don't, like I said, Brit did come up with the set, but it's worth getting the set versus the brushes individually. And these are just beautiful. They really are beautiful. And again, I'll link them down below and I'll put the promotion code. I believe it's 10% off. It's worth it. 3 eye brushes, 2 face brushes. And I did a whole eye look with these 3 brushes and my finger, but a whole eye look. This did not streak and I didn't use foundation. I used tinted moisturizer. So for a brush not to absorb the product and not to streak, that I highly recommend it. The eyeshadow palette, again, I know ColourPop's coming out with a lot of collections right now, but I really like it. And I'm really trying to step out of my comfort zone and go towards colors that I'm nervous to use or I wouldn't use on a regular basis typically, but I would really do this look to go anywhere. It's not too, here you go. Just take a look. Like, it's not too evening. I'm really liking it. The Super Shock shadows, I really love and enjoy. I will say, for some reason, the Flower Child goes on differently than the In Harmony. The In Harmony is the gold. The texture is different. They both work beautifully, but they do go on different. But I love them. I can see myself. I like that they come in individual pots and not in the palette, because I can definitely see myself using this with other looks. The gel liner is very nice. It doesn't seem to be wearing off. It does blend beautifully. It glides on nicely. And like I said, if this was an evening look, I'd probably line the top of my lid. You know what I mean. The bottom of my top lid. That part. And that is all. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave either a pinned comment or, because this is new to me, and you guys know I'm extremely oily, so I will leave either a pinned comment or just a note in the description box on how this wore throughout the day. It is currently 2 o'clock, so I'll probably follow up 7, 8-ish. It is tinted moisturizer. Honestly, it just takes me stepping outside for 2 minutes and I'm oily all over. So this will be a true testament. So if you haven't seen many reviews on extremely oily skin and how this holds up, I'll, like I said, pin it or leave it in the description box, and hopefully that helps you make a decision if you're looking to give it a try. So I thank you all for coming, and I hope you found this helpful, and thank you for having fun getting ready with me. And like I said, look into those BK Beauty brushes, because baby, they own it. Thank you. Have a great one. See you next time. Bye.